Can crypto trafficking make drug charges harder to prove? Imagine trying to catch someone who is hiding behind a digital curtain, making it tough to see what they're really doing. That's what cryptocurrency can do in drug trafficking cases. It's not impossible to prove drug charges when crypto is involved, but it can make the job trickier. Drug traffickers often use cryptocurrency because it offers some advantages. They can transfer money across borders easily without needing banks. Cryptocurrency transactions are recorded on a public ledger called a blockchain, but the users are identified only by wallet addresses, not personal details. This pseudonymity makes it harder for law enforcement to link a wallet to a specific person. Plus, using digital currency reduces reliance on cash, which is easier to trace. These factors can make it more difficult for prosecutors to directly connect a defendant to illegal drug sales or profits. However, law enforcement agencies have developed advanced tools to analyze blockchain data. They can trace transactions, group wallets that are linked, and find patterns that suggest illegal activity. These tools can sometimes reveal the identities behind wallet addresses by analyzing transaction flows and other digital clues. When digital evidence is collected properly, it can be used in court to connect a person to drug trafficking activities involving cryptocurrency. From a defense standpoint, these digital trails can be both a challenge and an opportunity. Defense attorneys may question the accuracy of blockchain analysis or argue that their client had no control over the wallets involved. They might also highlight gaps in the digital evidence or suggest alternative explanations for the transactions. Additionally, they can scrutinize whether law enforcement followed proper procedures when collecting and analyzing digital data. In drug trafficking cases, prosecutors need to prove the defendant's knowledge, intent, and participation in illegal drug sales. Cryptocurrency can obscure these elements because it separates the person from the transaction. This means prosecutors often relying heavily on digital forensic evidence to establish guilt. Defense attorneys might focus on questioning the link between the defendant and the crypto wallets. They could point out errors or gaps in blockchain tracing methods or argue that the transactions were innocent or unrelated. Sometimes they can demonstrate that the defendant was not involved in the illicit activity at all. While using cryptocurrency in drug trafficking cases adds layers of complexity, it does not make proving the charges impossible. Law enforcement and prosecutors now use sophisticated digital tools to follow the money trail. Defense lawyers need to understand how these tools work and challenge the evidence if necessary. In the end, cryptocurrency can complicate drug trafficking cases, but it does not prevent the charges from being proven beyond a reasonable doubt.